Hi guys, my name is Jennison and today I'm here with
Dan Philpone, franchise partner, Steak and Shake.
so would you like to start off by telling me what is the story of how you got here, how you decided to want to become a franchisor?
Well, I was looking for a new job and I seen it on Indeed. I seen the billboard out front there and I decided to invest in it and take a chance. I never really had any restaurant experience, but it seemed like it wasn't too hard to do. So I have, experience in grocery stores, inventory and stuff like that. So figured I'd take a chance. It's working out so far. Very good.
And, and with this, with you not being a franchise owner, what is a typical day look like for you?
Stressful. Just coming in, making sure everything's all right, checking all the inventory, making sure everything was properly clean and sanitized and put away. Start off the day, then I go through and, make sure all our inventory is right, still have everything, I don't know if it's missing, count, go through all the money and everything and save, count all that, make sure that's all good, and then, just wait for the crew to get in here and have them do a good job, coach the whole day, make sure everyone's doing the right thing, stay to, what the company wants, their specs, and, growing the business, trying to make money.
And with what things has surprised you that take the most time?
Coaching and development with people. Coming to this store, one of the biggest things that was a struggle for me was everybody doing things the way that they've been doing them instead of the right way. Having people change, get out of their bad habits. So that was probably one of the biggest struggles for me and one of the most challenging things. Yeah.
And now after taking over, what things have surprised you the most?
I guess, customer interaction surprised me a lot. The way that people act and see stuff. A lot of compliments. Very surprised at how many people come in here every day. Even people that have been coming here for years that are regulars come in here and just they notice the change with the cleanliness to the employees. Certain people tell me all the time to talk to me. So that was pretty surprising to me because I didn't think that I was going to get as much feedback from the public as we do. But we do get a lot of feedback from people. Pretty crazy.
Your fees compared to what was actually advertised on the
well, it advertises that you invest $10,000 into it, and then that was right. And then I guess just like the other fees that were included were traveling to go training. Like I had to go to Kalamazoo, so using a big chunk of my money, and then having to pay to go there with gas, just I guess standard stuff, but it was pretty what they said it was, that was the only real extra that I had to do was just traveling money was pretty standard.
And what are some things or ongoing fees or costs that have caught you off guard while being here?
I guess just some of the weird fees, that are hidden. I pay for that radio in Vietnam. It's like $1,000. It's expensive. Other things, that I'm roped into contract with, other people that cut the grass and they do the snow removal. Great company, but it's another fee that I'm stuck in a contract with. If I wanted to go, I don't know, maybe if I knew someone that would do it for cheaper, I can't change it right now until it's over, There's other fees too, just things that I have to pay for, that's weird, equipment rental, the kiosks, the help desk. It's all different services that are all fees I pay for. Rent for the building that went up recently by 30,000 right before I converted.
Really?
Yeah,
And how much
Pretty
was
crazy.
it originally?
it was at like 98,000 a year. Now it's like 128,000 a year, which isn't too bad. It's lower than most people's, but
Mm-hmm.
it's coincidental that it went up right before
No,
I
yeah.
had to start paying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What do you wish someone had told you before you signed?
I guess to definitely be more,
You know, Gene, to tell you the truth, we probably don't even need you today.
of course. I don't feel like I knew everything. I guess to be like, even though I was, I guess like, to be like financially ready for everything, because, you pay to do this, 10,000, and then, I mean, I've been working since July and I haven't gotten paid, so, like, that's, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 7 months that I'm gonna work without no money coming in. So, definitely be financially stable and be able to, get gas to go wherever you're going, and, have money for your bills and everything before you do something like this, because it can get tough for sure going that long without anything coming in.
Right here, we are entering the grill area. This is where the grill cook does all of his work. The grill cook is in charge of doing all the burgers, the Frisco melts, the grilled cheeses, and the hot dogs. And right there are all the patties, cheeses, and hot dogs. And then onto my right is where all the in-house or dine-in food is all prepped and topped and put on a tray for the customers. And then on my left is where DT tops, wraps, and preps all the drive-through orders. Going back to my right is the frying station. This is where all the fries, onion rings, and chicken tenders are fried and prepared for the customers. Right here is the drive-through station for the drive-through operator. Going back here is the fountain station. This is where the fountain operator works at. This is where all they make the shakes, they top the shakes. This is the ice cream dispenser, and this right next to it is where all necessities are for the fountain operator. And this back here is the dish room, where when the fountain operator doesn't have any orders, no shakes, this is where they, in their free time, they wash all the dishes. And then going along, this is the ice maker for the drive-through. And then right next to it is all the syrups for the fountain drinks. This is the supply room. This is where all the essentials and dry goods are kept, such as napkins, straws, cups, lids, bags, and all the packaging for the burger and fries, and also the packaged up sauces, and also gloves for the workers. This is the Steak and Shake walk-in fridge, where all the fresh ingredients are cooked cold and ready. Here, here are all the essentials: burger patties, hot dogs, lettuce, tomatoes, and all the toppings prepped for the day. This is also where all the dairy, sauces, and anything that needs to stay chilled before the day starts. Going into the walk-in freezer, this is where everything frozen is stored, such as fries, chicken strips, onion rings, and backup patties for busy shifts. Everything is labeled and stacked so the team can grab what they need fast, even when it's freezing.